Hello John, today we're going to talk about pilgrim paths. We've spoke about them in the past. We're also going to talk about church attendance in Ireland.
Hello Oliver. That's right, we did a program, we did a video about pilgrim paths in Ireland, and which there are many, not least the one from Ballintubber Abbey to Croagh in County Mayo, a famous one, because our St. Patrick, the founder of the Catholic faith in this country, made that pilgrimage in 432 onwards. Now, there was a survey at the Pilgrim Paths. There was an article by John O'Dwyer in the Irish Times, which is an unusual article. It's not a paper I buy as a rule. I happened to get it where I was dining or whatever place I was in, and there was an Irish Times there. But I read this article by John O'Dwyer, and he claimed that the Pilgrim Paths are a definite tourist attraction. The fact that the Pilgrim Paths abroad, the famous Camino one in Spain, called the St. James's Pilgrim Path, is over 500 miles. That people that's not necessarily Catholic or Christian, people go on those paths for various reasons that improve their spiritual well-being or their well-being as a rule, because they're on a path with a spiritual purpose, and they imbibe that, whether they're practicing religion or otherwise. So it has benefits not just for one, but quite a few. And people abroad living in these cities and fast-paced environments in the US and other places, this is giving them time out to do something positive. They're getting exercise, but they're also engaged in a very good task. So he said that they should be promoted more than maybe what they have been, and I believe that is an item that the various places that have pilgrim paths might need to do themselves, because I don't think I'd be dependent on this government and the tourist board to do it. Board Fortune, when it was going here in this country, did a marvellous job. I think it's been dissipated since, and it hasn't got the same strength that it had when we had a strong brand like Board Fortune. To me, it has deteriorated. They're not doing their job, because if they were, they would have Irish people in the various hotels and in the various sites around the country for these pilgrim paths. There's employment opportunities there, which the Christian and Jobs Action Party is very keen on, to provide jobs with a good potential, and to be able then to bring people back. Also, very important with the pilgrim paths is an element of security. When I say security, security of the person, security of the property. That would be more opportunities for employment for Irish people. I think it's very necessary to state that in most other countries there are laws that where a job can be done by the citizen of that country, the Irish, in their case the Irish citizen, that job should be given to Irish people in preference to any other nationality that might be applying for it. That's number one. So the Pilgrim Paths is in Ireland has great potential, according to the Irish Times, which is not noted for promoting religious causes.
So we'll talk about church attendance. Yeah, I think you have a few figures there in front of you.
Yeah, church attendance this is for young people. Ireland scores very well. They're among the most religious in Europe. The country with the highest, up to 80%, is Poland. Needless to say, they certainly went embraced the Catholic faith when they were under the yoke of the communism and Nazism and all the various other dreadful abominations that they had to endure. So they have 80%. Funny enough, Lithuania is also nearly 80% for young people practicing the Catholic and Christian faith. Ireland is nearly 60%. So they're pretty high in relation to anybody else. Slovenia is also very well up there, nearly 60%, as is Portugal, Austria, Germany, would you believe, Switzerland, and it goes down. The ones with the least is Belgium, the UK, Estonia, Netherlands, Czech Republic, and Israel is negligible. So these are the figures for young people practicing their Catholic and Christian faith. So Ireland scores fairly well here, although they are under pressure, young people, from the forces of evil that promote all the various issues, especially abortion, etc. And young people can be manipulated. They haven't got the maturity and their practice of their Catholic faith mightn't be as good, particularly in the third level university. It appears that they're not practicing their Catholic faith and taking it serious enough the way they used to. I'm thinking of Katie Askoff, who was obliged to be forced to resign from her position as president of UCD Students' Union with the dictates of the people who wanted abortion advice. It speaks very ill for university students to be so adrift from the correct and Christian way of approaching these issues. When they want to make a decision, for goodness sake, look at your Catholic and Christian condition. If you're an atheist, well then you're an atheist, and with the consequences that deplorable way of life can lead to, you certainly won't know happiness of any kind throughout your life if that's the path you're on. So take your faith serious and try and practice it, and stop going down the road of Armageddon that you're embarked on, the road of sodomy and a wasted life.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much.